Hello Virgo, nice to see you here. This is a reading, a general reading for Virgo for the month of May 2021. Because it's a general reading, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. These sleeves do not want to cooperate. I can see that today. All right. Oh, I think we decided to use this deck. Yes. Two of Pentacles is flipped out there. All right. Underlying energy, the World card. Some kind of closure. The Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Wow, and look at that, the Wheel of Fortune as well. So for some of you out here, there's some big shift happening. Closings out some things that doesn't serve you or weren't serving you. We have the Moon coming up here in your recent past. Wow, the Magician. The Nine of Wands. There seems to be some fear and trepidation in your past. There could be, the Magician is a card of manifestation, so you may have, brought some of this on yourself. We'll have to see, or someone else has. We have the Seven of Wands coming up in your present. The Two of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. There you go, Virgo. So some feeling of being blocked is here, right in the center of your reading, not being able to make a decision, feeling kind of torn between situations, and moving slowly toward its finish line, perhaps. Let's move on. We have the Knight of Swords coming up in your near future, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Definitely some resistance coming up. Resistance to, you want to move really fast, but there seems to be some resistance here, somebody here. It could be that the resistance comes from an angry moment that you may have had with someone around an apology, something like that. So let's clarify. Okay. Let me see here. There we go. Starting with the Six of Wands underneath the deck. Wow. So let's clarify your past here. We'll start with the Moon. Okay, and that is the Moon, I believe. It flipped up. Yes, it is. Double confirmation on the Moon energy. That can be pointing to you getting in touch with your intuitive self, your inner self. Clarify the Moon for Virgo. Clarify the Moon for Virgo. There we go. Wow, it just lifted up. Wow, and there's Virgo, the Hermit. So we have the Hermit and the Moon clarifying, the Hermit and the Moon clarifying the Moon. I think you've had an opportunity in your past, or it's been forced upon you to go inward and take a look at your fears, your some illusory thinking, the apprehension that may have been prevalent, required some introspection. And that is just a gift to oneself. Absolutely. The Hermit is well placed there with the Moons coming up to take a look at your fears and understand, why do I have this self-doubt? Why do I have these fears come up when I address blank, whatever this is? You have the Knight of Wands coming up here underneath here. So it could have something to do with a fire sign. So far we have Pisces, Virgo, you Virgo twice, Aries. Yeah, we have the fire signs, absolutely. We have an air sign with the Two of Swords, and then some, and the Knight as well, and then some water. So you've got a few players in here. Let's clarify the Magician for Virgo. Clarify the Magician for Virgo for May. Clarify the Magician. Whoops, there we go. Okay. So we have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups to clarify the Magician. So you seem to have had a lot of choices in your recent past, and one of them may have been feeling like a soulmate connection for you, someone who you feel is a kindred spirit at the very least, and you have manifested this. There's some fear and trepidation around whoever this represents with the Six of Cups. There seems to be some apprehension there. But you have a lot of cups in front of you, so I think it's confused the issue. Like, you have so many choices that, you know, and it could just be three choices, but three choices if there are three people, that's a very thick thing to process and understand. And you have the Four of Pentacles under here, indicating some level of stuckness and stubbornness around that. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands to clarify the Nine of Wands. Whoops, trying to find that sweet spot there. So having some, I sense in your recent past that you've had some, you have your sight is lined out on what will make you happy. You have an inspired idea. It could be a love interest, certainly. It could just be something that you want to act on, or perhaps you received a message from a person that that gave you the inkling that perhaps there's a possibility to have relationship with them, to have happiness with them. It could be a romantic interest, but there's been resistance around that, either to act on that or to move on that. There's the Knight of Wands coming up again. So this is coming and going. It's like this situation with this connection, or I feel like it is a connection, or perhaps it is just your mind and heart trying to connect with what it is that I want. That just comes and goes. It's back and forth, in and out. It's got some vagary around it, which explains the moons. Clarifying in your present now, the Seven of Wands. Wow, you have the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Wands for Virgo. Seven of Wands for Virgo. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Whoops. So we have the Eight of, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Two aces, clarifying the Seven of Wands. There's definitely a new start. I feel like this is about a love interest, and you are either in it right now, communicating with this. You feel, for some of you, you feel a passionate surge coming on here of love interest. It may be helping you understand yourself even more, and helping you to close out this cycle that you've been in. Things are actively changing right now, and the Seven of Wands being a card of resistance and just sort of telling people to back off. Just back off is what I'm getting there. I'm good here. I'm all good. So this potential love interest, there's some active communication. Either if this hasn't entered your life, it's about to. A brand new start. You're going to start communicating with someone who you feel near and dear to. Could be this person right here, which is that's a soul connection. You do have the Five of Swords coming up underneath there, so there's some mistrust in that situation, whatever it is. Despite your openness for communication here with someone, there's some mistrust, or perhaps you've had that's coming from the past. So let's clarify the Two of Swords. One more for Virgo for the Two of Swords. Whoops. Oh, that's just too many here. They're all over now. Okay. So we have here there we go. Yeah. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords to clarify the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is all about, as I mentioned before, it's about needing to make a choice and feeling really blocked, feeling like things are coming at you a little too soon. There seems to be someone here has appeared, the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be giving some pause to that. If I'm not sure that they are or are not a love interest for you, but there could be someone here who is, you could be giving pause to proceeding with that relationship. It could be someone from the past. Let me just get a sense here of this person. I think what I'm hearing here is about confidence and how important it is for you to, seems to be about someone you're interested in and the need for you to step out of the conflict that arises when you regard this person. It's important for you to take pause and recuperate from that which you've been moving through and trying to close out. And this will really go a long way to confidence and focus. Your ability to refocus is what I'm getting for that. The Two of Swords is a card of choice, absolutely, but it is a choice to step out of that conflict, step out of that feeling like you can't move, you can't make a move kind of thing. So this could be work related, or perhaps this person is there at work, but there's definitely, it's pointing to a workplace or a craft of your own, your skill sets, working on your skill sets. We're going to clarify the Knight, the Knight of Pentacles here. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Oops. There's the Sun card trying to come up. Clarify the Knight. Oh, there we go. So we have the Seven of Swords and the Justice card to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be another earth sign that we're talking about here with the Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. There's definitely some deception here. The presence of the Justice card could be pointing to a court situation, or going to court, or divorce, or perhaps just contracts in general. Or could be work-related contracts in general that sometimes the Seven of Swords is about deception, trickery, that kind of a thing. So perhaps if you're for some of you who are maybe going through a court case of some kind, then this is just pointing to that justice will be served with this situation. It will be revealed. Any deception that's going on is going to be revealed anyway, slowly but surely. You're going to succeed here. The Justice card is in your favor. It points to being in your favor. Things will work out ultimately in your favor for the best of all. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about speed, that it's going to happen slowly, and that you just keep moving toward your goal, moving towards your goal. That's what I'm hearing here. There's the Ten of Cups, indicating that is your wish fulfillment, is that you move out of this and into this, for some of you, this potential new beginning with someone, passionate new beginning, full of love and all good things. I must say as well that the Seven of Swords can point to self-deception, self-sabotage. So there could be a line of thinking here that gets balanced out in that regard. So So we'll move to your near future and clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. Okay. We have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords to clarify the Knight of Swords. For some of you, I feel that this situation that may be in the courts or contracts or something that's in that part of that system of life, this is around conflict and betrayal, and definitely with that Five of Swords coming up, popping up, or it was on the bottom of the deck actually earlier. There's been some manipulation and conflict and betrayal, and this has made you angry, and it will continue to kind of make you angry, you know, into the near future. This, you know, you are looking at what happened and or is happening, and you're angry about it. Someone here is angry about it and voicing that, overthinking. There's the Two of Swords coming up again, so there's a definitely you're blocking your heart. I think you've been hurt, Virgo. Someone here. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups for Virgo. Clarify the Page of Cups for Virgo. Okay, nice. Okay, so you have the Ten of Cups, nice, and the Queen of Pentacles to clarify the Page of Cups. So I see in your near future that you really could have a beautiful gem of an offer of love. It could be just a small token of a reach out from a text or an email message or just a nudge of some kind that could come your way in the near future. It could be with another earth sign, or it could be you, Virgo, that feeling confident and feeling grounded and secure and reaching out to another person to offer a cup of love. You feel inspired about this person or they you, and it seems to what's that word, envision, it seems to be wish fulfillment for someone here, a total wish fulfillment, you know, the Ten of Cups kind of thing. I think you're reaching for that, or someone is reaching for that toward you. Okay, so that's beautiful to see. And there's the World signaling again, once again, the closing out of the old and the embracing of the new. I think you're putting stuff behind you at this point in the near future. Oops. Let's see what that is. Oh, it disappeared. There we go. All right. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we have the Star card and the Nine of Pentacles. There we go. Yeah, do have this coming up underneath. So you have the Star card and the Nine of Pentacles to clarify the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on. It's a resistance. So you, I think that this is an indication that despite the fact that you may have a new love interest in a passionate new start for some of you, or perhaps there's someone who's going to be offering you, let their intentions be known. You, at the end of the day, in the outcome, may choose to remain single. At the very least, I think that you're going to land in a very secure place here where you feel grounded and successful. I think you're going to reap the harvest of what you've done, you know, in your work life. Or this could be just success in your material world. Could be something around a house. You could have moved recently and you're just going to be enjoying your surroundings. But at any rate, it brings healing and inspiration. This path that you have tread. I think you're holding on to the status quo. At the end of this, you're going to just be on a hold, and I think you're feeling guided to do that. The fact that you have the wheel and the world popped up twice, I feel that you're going to close out this anguish aspect to what's been going on in your life. If it's a court case, whatever, I think that's all closing out. The Wheel of Fortune is here to indicate that you have luck coming through in your world, Virgo. You have good luck. So let's finish the reading with a Wisdom of the Oracle. It's time for a nap underneath there. Wisdom of the Oracle card, and see what clarification can come for you, or what message from Spirit. I'm going to get a message for Virgo. Message for Virgo. Oh, there we go, right there. Oh, I saw that in my mind before. Oh, I love this. We have a leg up, and that is, at its basis, it is taking a look at those people around you who are supportive, who are reaching out to you and offering you a leg up, literally offering you, input at this time. It's all about that. It's about taking that. It's a 34 breaking down to 7. Where are we here? 34. 128. Oops. A leg up. Receiving help, yes. Delegating authority. Interdependence. So relying on the people around you. Absolutely. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with, who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. So yes, there are people around in your midst, and it could be, this is what this could be pointing to, is that there's people around who are offering you a new start, a fresh start, a new perspective, or just there to help you through this potential time of transition, because that's what it is, and it balances everything out. You're definitely on a path of closing out the old and entering the new. The cycle is changing right now. So if you have support around you, it's important to let people help you at this time. So I hope that's helpful, Virgo, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.